action that we've delivered in Council that I'm very proud of that has helped to protect and enhance biodiversity is the development of our Climate and Sustainability Action Plan. So we have a dedicated pillar called Our Environment, and mainly our Parks and Open Spaces team and Parks Development team have led on the multiple actions in that pillar, and we're in the 4th year of that plan, so there's a lot of really positive outputs from it. Also then, the actions include nature-based solutions to the climate challenge, so looking at decarbonisation and building resilience across our service delivery. So a few examples there would be the likes of the restoration of Kieran Moss outside Carrickfergus, which is about 30 hectares. We did in partnership with RSPB. So it's really improved the site in terms of carbon sequestration and the range of species that habitat supports. Also our MEA for Trees programme we delivered, which we planted out 58,000 trees, one for each household across the borough. And again, that really does instill that nature-based solution in terms of, again, trees sequester carbon and also builds in resilience as trees really absorb a huge amount of water, so it reduces the risks from flooding in the borough.
I'd say our biggest challenge when engaging with biodiversity as council has been engagement and understanding from residents across the borough when we're trying to improve these areas for biodiversity and pollinators and change these spaces to benefit those. We're really having trouble with people understanding why, and we want our parks and open spaces to be for people and nature, and it's just finding the balance in that.
Applying for the Biodiversity Charter has really helped us as a council to take stock of our assets and figure out what we already have before we can move forward to benefit the biodiversity within the borough. So being able to get baseline data on specific sites, looking at phase 1 habitats, has allowed us to kind of see where we're at and to realise that we're probably a lot better off than we first anticipated. So that the Charter then, moving forward, as we progress up the levels, will allow us to improve on what we have and make our borough more biodiverse for the people and nature within it. So top tips for anybody thinking about applying for the Charter is to kind of take that step back and take stock, to look at where you're at, what you already have. You know, even the smallest organisation might not feel that they have any space, but by even just staring out your window or using an app, you can find out what flora or fauna is actually already there, and then you can move forward from that. So it really is that kind of finding out what your baseline is, where you're at now, and then it actually doesn't become just this massive task. It becomes a lot simpler. You're just improving on what you have, and you've probably already got a lot of stuff that you're really not aware of.